Hello, welcome pen friends. Ferris Wheel Press is a company in Canada that makes stationery and inks, and I first became aware of them some time ago when I purchased a bottle of ink through one of their Kickstarter programs, and it was this bottle here, and this is the Ferris Wheel Press Tanzanite Sky. But this summer, this June 2020, they're kicking off with 6 new inks, and I have the little samples of it. So I really wanted to show you, because from everything I'm seeing, this is going to begin June 8th, 2020, and that's coming right up. And if you know anything about Kickstarters, you need to, if you're planning to get ink, or if you're planning to participate, you need to do it sooner rather than later so that you get their very best pricing, like ridiculously good pricing. And that's not just with Ferris Wheel Press, that's with pretty much any of them. They give kind of early bird specials. And that's what I'm seeing. So I will link you to that because I don't know anything about the pricing. The one thing I do know is that like this ink bottle from the previous, this was 85 mil. And in the little print that I saw, it said that the new ones were going to be 38 mil. So it'll be a little bit, it won't be the same size, but it has that, from what I saw in the pictures, it was the same cap, just a little bit different shaped bottle. And so that's kind of cool too. And what I have here is 3 here and 3 inside the little box. They're little chargers. You can put your converter right into it to fill up. But what we're going to do is just take a look at these colors. I wanted to do whatever I could now so that it would give you a chance to see what these were. And well, and me too, but really might have waited, but I don't really want to, because although they just sent these to me kindly, you know, and said no pressure or anything to do a video, I just am excited to look at the colors. So the first one, I've got my little code here on the bottom. It says DRB, so that is double raspberry. So let's take a look at that. And I'm going to, oh, okay, that's, I haven't seen them like this, so I'll have to be real careful. It's got a little plug in it. That's cool. That's the first time I encountered a little plug like that. In the previous ones, I don't recall. Woo, can't speak today. Having that. I do have a little place to put it so it won't tip over. Right in here. But let's take a look at the, oh boy, this looks pretty. It is pretty. Once we get them all in these little boxes, then I'll try to do a little writing with my glass nib pen. Let's see. Oh, here comes the perfectionist wanting to stay inside the box. Probably not going to be time for that. I'll just get it in there the best I can so we can see. Oh, it's a really pretty color. It's almost magenta, and I'm not sure about my lighting, so that's really... That's always frustrating. I hear everybody squawking about that, though. It's not just me. Trying to get accurate color. Okay. That one in there. And what I will do, since I'm working with kind of an odd system here, and it's too long of a story to tell, but if this gets too long, I'll upload the first part and then do another part. I mean, that's, you know, it's just one of those things that until I get a different kind of system, that's what I'm stuck with, kind of. Okay, there we go. I have splashed. Not good. I do not want a different color down there. Okay, so let's see. Let's hold that up. Okay. Get some natural light. It's going to be drying, but oh, it's just gorgeous. I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of a pink, beautiful color. Probably not doing them justice. That is too bad, because what you'll want to do is open their email, and they probably have much better cameras than I have. But okay, there's the first one. Actually, I do want to go ahead and try to put. Yeah, I'm going to run into a problem here. Okay, so I had to go ahead and make the switch to a regular ink sample vial, because my glass nib won't fit in the little charger, but your converter will, and that's what's so cool about these little chargers. They're really, really nice. But I want to have the label in the ink journal here for each, and this is 68 GSM Tomoe River paper that we're working on. Okay. Double raspberry. Ooh, so pretty. Even on the nib, it's beautiful. It really is pretty. Okay. I always like it when it starts to dry, because then we start getting a little bit more in the ballpark of the color. Okay. All right. I have to do that with each one little by little, but that's okay. I had the vials here already ready for me. Okay, and next up is TSB, which is 3 Steamboats, and it's a blue. So let's get our paintbrush. I just want to say a big thank you to Ferris Wheel Press for sending these. It was quite a surprise to me. I knew this was mentioned before, but they already sent me some ink, and so I thought that that was what they were talking about. And but these are the summer 2020. Actually, I'm going to save those. Those are neat little plugs for the bottles. I didn't know that I don't know if that's a new addition or what. But I think that's a really good idea when they're being mailed. I recently sent ink to someone, and it was half of the ink was a disaster because of you know, accidental ink spillage out of really nice vials. So I don't know what happened. But whoops! Oh, I may have put too much water on that. Not gotten all the water off the paintbrush. Thought I did, but okay. Just a nice, really nice wet ink, and or I did something wrong. So let's test that out. Let's find out. Really, I dried it up over here, so I'm surprised. Okay, let me try that again. Down on the bottom part. Oh, it's the same, so okay. Nice. May have to just plain get messy and do a bunch of testing over here. I plan to try to do some ink splatters on the other side. Not that we can tell what it's going to look like in a nib that way, no, but I really can tell a lot about the ink by how it goes down on Tomoe River paper and what it does. So I believe there's a lot to be said for seeing it on the paper, even out of a brush or a splatter. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so whoops. I can get my pen across without breaking it. Ready to put the name of this one. Okay, that, yeah, it's acting the same way on the nib. So I think that that is a very, what's the word for it? Wet ink. 3 Steamboats. Okay, there we go. And one more in this half of it, which is this delicious looking ink here, and the initials are FSS, so that is Freshly Squeezed Sunshine. These are some happy colors. Get in there. Pull out that little cap. Oh, those are neat. Like a little child here. This is really exciting and so nice to be able to take a look at the inks. Okay, we do have a dot there that's probably going to cause us some trouble because I splattered with double raspberry. Not my plan at all to do that. Okay. We'll work around that dot the best we can because I don't really want that to turn it pink. Ah. That is a nice bright yellow. I think you can see that. That is definitely freshly squeezed sunshine. Well, these colors are going to cheer us up. I find yellow a very difficult color to write with, but it's beautiful in the journal and in art and backgrounds, so forth. So far, I'm loving the double raspberry best, which it's kind of neat because you can pick one. I mean, I just started glancing at it, and you can pick one bottle of ink and a pen, or you can pick another package that's the all the ink bottles. So, you know, you can really have the versatility, and I can't wait for the email, the actual launch of it, so that I can see for myself, you know, the details there. I think it's going to be fun to see. I don't have the money to participate this time, but that's why, another reason why I wanted to at least do this, so we could look at these. And then down the road, after the Kickstarter, it's so nice now that you can get their products through Vanness, and maybe somewhere else too, but that's where I've seen them so far. Okay, so we're talking about freshly squeezed sunshine. How's that coming through? Well, you can see it, which is pretty neat for yellow. Yellows can be tricky. Okay, I've got to open up the other little charger box, and we'll get started on the second half here. To keep them all together so I have to put labels on those. Okay, so we got 3 more in here. And these boxes are cool too. They're magnetically closed. Okay, let's just randomly pick. This is FL, so that is Frivolous Lime. It's kind of a bright green. That should be pretty. Oh my goodness, whenever I'm trying to have a video, you know, not take 300 million years, it takes 400 million, it seems like. And it's not, because I mean, I would be willing to like talk for 2 hours. It's not that. It's the capacity of my camera storage and my ridiculous amount of photos that I just can't seem to part with, and my need to go ahead and get some external storage or something. Okay, wow, that's pretty. That is bright. That is really pretty. Huh. Oh, and it's just, you can tell it's nice, and I mean, I really dried that brush like crazy on the, so you can just tell that's going to be nice and wet ink. Okay. This almost reminds me of a Birmingham ink. Not quite. It's a little lighter, a little brighter. Okay, there we go. It'll be better when it dries a little, but. Okay, Frivolous Lime. Let's get that written there with the glass nib. I probably can't spell that. V-O-L-O-U-S, Frivolous Lime. Woohoo, nice. That's pretty. Even though I generally like much heavier saturation, that shows up on the page. So does the yellow, actually. Very pretty. I see some complexity in that one, so maybe on the second half of the video, we'll do something special. We'll see. About looking into that a little bit more. Okay, so next is DP. Definitely Peachy. Some pretty names too. Okay. Get a little plug out. I'm definitely not going to lose these things. I'm going to rinse them off and keep them. light, 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 light. Alert, alert. Okay, I can see that as a beautiful background in a journal. I'm not sure how I'm going to like that in a nib. Oops. But it is peachy color. That is pretty. Definitely peachy. Okay, that's the name. I actually wasn't making a joke. I was just... All right. Oh, doesn't... Okay, it's on there. Definitely peachy. Definitely. Wow, okay. I've got to make sure I'm giving it the best chance. Peachy. It does have a sweet spot. I haven't found it yet. This nib. This is the Moon Man Mini Wankai. Or wait, it's not Wankai. It's something that begins with an M with the glass nib. Okay, let me hold that up for you. Yeah, okay, we're getting a fairly good representation of what it looks like. It's very lightly saturated, but it's pretty. All right, one more. One more, and then, you know, we got a lot of, we've got our oddball there where I avoided the double raspberry droplet there. And then the rest of them are drying nicely. Okay, one more, and this one is MMM. Mirror, mirror, mirror of moraine. Okay, there must be a story there that I'm not aware of. Get a little leak-proof cap out. Here we go. Oh, it looks pretty. It right off the bat, without really getting into it, it looks tealish. Let's see. Let me show you what I'm seeing. That's pretty. And they have a teal. They have, oh, I can't think of the name of it. Pen friend Manda sent me a sample of their, I have Tanzanite Sky, and then that other one, and there's Candy Marsala, and then there's, oh geez, I can't think of the other one. It's darker than this though, but it's pretty. This is gorgeous. This is different than the one in their first generation inks. Whoops. And I can't think of the name of it. I know somebody will, though. And I probably will by the time I do the description. Remember that. It was one of that first 3 that they put out. Oh, this is really pretty. Huh. They certainly are nice to look at. Yeah, by the looks of things, I am going to have to make a part 2 in order to do what I want to do without facing the fact that I need to upload the first part before I remember the second. Ah! Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can spell the name right at the end there. I guess I can spell mirror twice. Mirror, mirror, moraine, M-O-R-A-I-N-E. There, okay. We have 6 inks from Ferris Wheel Press, Kickstarter, summer 2020. And I can tell you right now, double raspberry is my favorite. And if I came across money to order, that would be the one I would order. Okay, so I think what I'll do is go ahead and upload this video and do the links to their Kickstarter. And then we'll come back. I'll come back and we'll do a little more with these. I'm trying to think of what I would want to know. if I was looking at these to order. So that's what I'm trying to give to you, or at least as close as I can with the time constraints that I have. So I'll be right back, and thank you again to Ferris Wheel Press. These little chargers are awesome, and just having a chance to see these inks and show all my viewers is a real privilege. It's really fun, and when I realized how quickly that Kickstarter is coming up, I thought, let's do this so that anyone wanting to see, at least as close as I can get you, to the colors with my lighting and cameras and our screens that we all deal with. Here you go. Okay, I'll be back in shortly. Bye for now.